Are you new?
Do I look new to you?
Doesn't
Do I
sh-
even sound? Do I even sound new to you? Somebody, you don't know how to play. This is my point.
Bro, you
Didn't we just
suck.
pick this drop spot? Didn't we pick this drop spot?
If you like
So
Connor Eats
basically,
Pants,
you
you'll
don't know how to
love
play it
Connor
all,
Eats
right?
Pants
You don't know how to
Live.
play. You
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, dude. Just picked up a White Claw root beer for this stream, brother. Dude, hell yeah. How was the trip to El Salvador? It sucked ass, dude. They didn't show me Diddy Kong. They sent me back. They said Diddy Kong is not here. I was like, I don't believe you, and I got sent back. I tried, dude. I tried to find him. Hey, Sergio. Yo. You on mic, bro? You on mic? You have a mic. Plug it in. Plug it in now or I'm leaving. I'm not kidding. I'm leaving. You're gonna play solo in this duo lobby. All right, whatever. You know what? I'll stay. Wait, he left me. Okay. Well, I was actually gonna stay, but whatever. I'll win this one solo. Fuck you. More time to talk to my chat room. You guys see the ball game? You guys see that ball game yesterday? No, you didn't watch it? Nicholas Diorio, right? Dude, have y'all seen that terrible fucking like live stream fail-esque like Twitter account called like Awk? The Dancing Doggo. Awk 2000, bro. That account is so awful. Like, they're so like obviously like just a Hasan like hater. It's so awesome. The yellow emoji guy? Yeah. I watched his Twitch, bro. He's like 15. Dude, me too. I pulled up his kick stream and he's literally like 50. You can just tell by his voice. But the other funny thing about him is that like the self-report, because like he's like tweeting like live streamer quote news and it's just like live stream fail drama, like NMP lol divorce. He'll also tweet like Nicholas Diorio gives his take on the Destiny drama, and it's like, who the fuck is caring about Nicholas Diorio's take on anything? Like, what? You're just self-reporting that you even watched the guy. Like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know who that guy is. I thought Nicholas Diorio and Turkey Tom are like the same guy. Diorio's worse. I feel like they're like, you split two guys in half. Like, one's not complete without the other. At least Turkey Tom is a funny name. Agreed. Come on. It was a tragedy. I limited my Twitter to 20 minutes a day and my mental health has improved. Here's the thing is like, there's so many actions I could probably take to like improve my life marginally. I just don't have like the self-control to do. And one day I will. Until then, I'm gonna eat Oreos and play Fortnite. Are you excited for the Mandalorian movie? Rada looks jacked. I saw that leaked trailer. What a crazy timeline we live in. That the little baby Jabba the Hutt from the Clone Wars animated film is now being played by Jeremy Allen White in live action, and he's a jackpot. Honestly, people are gonna complain about that. That might be the most Star Wars George Lucas thing they've done since Disney bought it. So I'm actually totally for it. Like, that might be the most, like, yeah, George Lucas would have done this thing of all time. So I'm fucking with it. Sure, why not? The thing I don't get is, like, why we're even getting, like, a Mandalorian movie. Like, everything about a Mandalorian and Grogu film just kind of screams, like, straight to Disney Plus. Don't act like you watched season 3. Bro, I did watch season 3, sadly. They don't know why The Mandalorian was so popular. It was because, like, we were hoping for, like, episode 9 to be good, and then it was terrible, and then Mandalorian came out at the same time, and season 1 was good. And it was better than it even was because we wanted something good from Star Wars. I saw they're doing a Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie that takes place after episode 9. Good for them. I'm glad they're going after episode 9 because we need like to progress the story and just find something interesting. Like, I would have said no to that, but it's the fact that episode 9 was so bad that like I don't even care about like the franchise right now because I know where it ends up. Do you think episode 8 or 9 was worse? I think 8 was worse in terms of like where it took the story and what it did to like the potential of the trilogy, whereas like 9 is just like a worse film. 9 was way worse. It's a horrendous take. 8 was just dumb. 8 was just like Ryan Johnson like throwing shit at the wall, trying like just to like mix it up for the sake of mixing it up. You can mix it up, but you don't gotta like do all that. 8 has great cinematography. See, here's the problem with Star Wars as well, is all the discourse around it is entirely defined by like college film students' video essays like on the shitty movies over the past like 6 years. So like anytime you like talk about any point of criticism or like opinion on these films, you already have like 1,000 different takes already defined. Like, oh no, but the cinematography was good. It's like, okay, I don't care. Cinematography could be bad. I don't like Finn should have been a Jedi. They should have made the little stormtrooper guy a Jedi. Poe is cool though. Is Poe cool? All he does is fly a plane. There's plenty of Star Wars guys that fly a plane. Hey Connor, do you like seals? Yeah, I do like seals. W Animal. I like the funny seals in Finding Dory. Okay, you just self-reported your age because I don't remember a single seal in Finding Dory, nor do I remember, like, anything about Finding Dory. That movie came and went for me. The only thing I remember about Finding Dory is that, like, at the end, like, they just said fuck it, and, like, the fish were driving a car. And I was like, okay, well, now you lost me. Not that, like, I cared about grounding Finding Nemo in, like, any sense of realism. Like, not that I really cared about that, but, like, when you really, like, suspend my disbelief on the story, I'm like, oh, okay. But what's even the fucking point? You're, like, 30. Okay, but that came out when I was, like, 16. Oh, wait, also, there was a gay character in Finding Dory. They had lesbians in the background. That was a big deal at the time. They had, like, 2 girls walking with each other with, like, a child in the back. I remember this discourse. Ellen is a lesbian. No, but like, okay, well, I guess Dory could have been lesbian too, and we just didn't know. How do you feel about the H3 content cop? Dude, I'm glad you asked, because I feel totally indifferent. I really don't care. The thing about it is that, like, I agree with everything Idubbbz said in it, because I think Ethan is in the wrong, and that genocide is bad, and that he's making a fool of himself by defending it. But also, I didn't find the video to be, like, that, like, entertaining or, like, funny. Not that it needed to be, I guess, because it's like a personal grievance. But if it's a personal grievance, it's like, okay, why is this like paraded as my whole perspective on things being content is skewed though, because I'm super jaded and a streamer, and I like don't even like release like my own content as videos. I haven't even put out Fortnite Friday on YouTube yet because I'm so like hyper aware of like the idea of like releasing what I do as like a product rather than just like something I'm doing for fun. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one to ask. You should try making money. That's what my doctor says, and my family says, and my friends say, and my Ludwig says. But I don't know. I'd rather like sleep all day and play Deadlock. Connor, I was scrolling r/Asmongold today, and holy shit, any chance of Asmon not being a Nazi is completely gone. The memes there are straight up evil. You're offended by memes, bro? You're probably right. I saw this really funny thing on the Everything app today that was like, I guess somebody made an indie game and Asmongold reacted to the trailer. And like the dev just like screenshotted the chat, not knowing whether to call the game DEI or woke or good, because it had a female character that was attractive. So the chat, there's just like screenshots of the chat being like woke DEI, being like, wait, actually this one might be good. Wait, is it DEI? Like, they're all confused. Is the Connor stream DEI or awesome? This stream is awesome. Hey, bro, you got a mic? You on?
Hey, bro, you know how to play, bro? You know how to play?
Yes, dude, I love Fortnite.
I can't tell, bro.
I love this game. How good are you?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I just asked you know how to play. I don't think you know how to play. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, I know how to play Fortnite. What are you talking about?
I don't think so, bro. How you play? What you do? How you win? How you win? How
many wins?
You answer my question, or you just gonna keep asking the question?
Are you asking me how I win?
Yeah, how do you win the game?
You kill everybody else, and you become the last team standing.
Oh, you sure it's not by looting?
Well, you loot to do that, yes.
Oh, okay. How much loot you need to do?
What are you talking about? You know, you've played this game. Probably. I guess you have a default skin. You may not. Are you new?
Do I look new to you?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't.
Do I even sound new to you?
I mean, maybe. I mean, you don't sound like anything in particular.
You know when people's names is highlighted with like gold? You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means their level is over 100.
Oh.
Yours is under 100.
I have a job, dude.
So do I. Actually, no, sorry. I own businesses multiple, so I don't work as a slave for someone. But that's cool if that's what you could do in life.
Wait, what's your job?
I just told you I own multiple businesses.
Wait,
I don't have a job. I employ people. I own a few. Why? I'm not currently looking for any employment. That's for sure. That's what you.
What businesses do you own?
Multiple, man. I just told you.
You didn't tell me one of them.
What you want me? What you want me to employ you, son?
Maybe. I mean, potentially.
You didn't even lie here with me. You see what I'm saying?
You're already downed, bro. You suck ass.
This is what I'm talking about. You don't know how to play. This is my point.
Bro,
didn't we just pick this drop spot? Didn't we pick this drop spot?
Yeah, but I didn't see a chest, and there were guys, so I ran away.
Oh, so basically you don't know how to play at all, right? You don't know how to play. You mark somewhere, don't go there. So you don't know how to play.
Being mean.
That's what you're saying. I'm being mean? Yeah. How about you report me? How about you report me for what I say and see if anything happened?
I don't want you to get.
Go ahead.
You're level 100.
How about you try it? How about you try it and see what happens? I don't want to
take away your favorite game.
You're not gonna take away my favorite game. You're gonna look dumb. They're gonna say you're dumb for reporting me for telling you something that you did that was ridiculously disrespectful. What you did was beyond disrespectful and mean. You marked the drop spot with me and didn't even drop there. You went like almost a whole town away. Then let me see what you're gonna do now. Let's see what you're gonna do.
You like my back bling? It's Yoda.
That's what you're doing? Yo, GG, bro.
Wait, I'm coming to find you're underground,
yo,
right?
GG. Have a nice game, buddy.
Wait,
you're not my type of teammate. I already explained it. See why I said you know how to play the game?
Come back. Wait, he literally left. All right, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, I played pretty poorly. I was a little overwhelmed. I'm not usually expecting that kind of energy. I'm not usually expecting this kind of energy on a Friday. I'm too tired for it. He actually stun locked me. It was too good of a guess too early. I needed to warm up with like a fucking dumbass kid or something. He has hate in his heart. Dude, he does. To be fair though, I didn't know where his card was. It was like underground. Did anybody know where his card was? Did you see what I was talking about? These are the small business owners. I wonder what businesses he owns, dude. He owns multiple businesses. Is that how he's level 100? He owns Epic Games. No, that's my dad, Tim Sweeney. Wait, are Tim Sweeney and Sydney Sweeney related? What's their, like, relation? Like, how many degrees of separation? You sounded like you were about to cry. Well, that was where I was, like, pivoting. Was, like, oh, you're picking on me kind of shtick. Because he had a very strong energy and presence in the lobby. And I couldn't match. But then he just left, so... I know you clown on business owners a lot, but I own most of the parking meters in Oklahoma City, as well as Tulsa, and before I sold them for about $250 million to a Saudi Arabian private equity company, I was clearing millions a year while employing 5 other people, and I was even paying them about $30K. Average Connor chatter hustle. It's actually a thing, though. I don't know if you guys, like, I've read a story on that, like, 2 weeks ago. That, like, all the, like, Chicago parking meters are, like, owned by, like, the Saudis. Like, Chicago, like, sold their parking meters to the Saudis for, like, the next, like, 50 years. And, like, they get all the money from, like, the parking meters. And the country's, like, or the city's, like, millions of dollars in debt. I thought that went to taxes. No, it usually does. No, 100 years. 100 years? Dude, 100-year deal is, like, comical. Like, no deal should be longer, realistically, than, like, maybe 10 years. Like, 100 years is, like, something you see and, like, oh, you sold your soul to the devil for, like, 1 trillion years. Like, 100 years might as well be 1 trillion years. My girl made me buy the Sabrina skin only to walk around the woods for 20 minutes and then die to the first guy she sees. But she got top 10, though. That's awesome. Whatever makes the wife happy, dude. Oh, fuck. Am I dead? Yeah, well... Am I dead? Marvel ass writing. Dude, Super Tommy is way too smart. It's so scary. Actual, like, coherent response to what just happened on the stream. I'm telling you, he's a better AI than, like, 95% of, like, AI things I've seen. She thought Sammy was Connor, lol. Alright, and he's back to not making sense. But when he does make sense, it's pretty incredible. Don't grok it. Super Tommy it. I'm on Fortnite now. What do I do if we pair up? You leave. Don't stream snipe me. Yo, Chromium. Oh my god, they left me immediately. Okay. Super Tommy AI LLC secured funding from a private investor, the Saudis, so I shall be fixing a bunch of shit. Wait, that's so exciting. Shout out to the Saudis for funding Super Tommy's development. Did you see George Santos is going to leak gay members of Congress? Dude, honestly, that's his best threat he has. To like get the Trump pardon is to like threaten to like out all the gay Republicans, and then maybe they'll convince Trump to give him a pardon. I should text George and give him tips. Should hit him up. Not found? No, but I should add George Not Found and George Santos to group chat. I don't think I have George Not Found's number though. I have them both on Discord, I think. Dude, if he's not in prison, play the new Pokemon game day 1 with George Santos. I think he's gonna be in prison. You would go down in history as the live streamer who helped George Santos evade capture. It is kind of crazy that he has to go to jail just for like a little bit of like misuse of campaign funds. Whereas like the president literally like, you know, stole classified documents, was mean to girls, to put it lightly, and he gets to be the president. It's also crazy that like JD Vance doesn't go to jail just for like being himself. Like, we should literally just start jailing people like that. And I don't say that lightly, because when I say like that, that can be misconstrued to, like, be me. Because I'm not too far off from, like, looking like JD Vance. Do you think within the next year you will show up on George Santos' Wikipedia page? I don't think I'll have a Wikipedia page. I'm not Ludwig. Did you see Donald Trump's physical report? 4% body fat. Dude, he's awesome. Our dear leader is powerful. Is 4% body fat good? Probably. I don't know. I don't know much about anything, really. Be honest, everything I pretend to have knowledge of, I'm lying. I went to college for 6 months. Barely graduated high school. Whoa! Where's my teammate at? What are you knowledgeable about? Like Pokemon? The brain is filled with all 1,000 Pokemon. Where's the space for health information? No, literally though. There's too many Pokemon. Every single time they release new Pokemon, like my medical knowledge decreases marginally. Where's the Yoda show on Disney Plus, dude? I'm trying to see Yoda in his prime. I want to see Yoda when he was a sinner, bro. You know he's got a past. Yoda, but he does lines. We were gonna see it in the Acolyte. True. I still refuse to believe that anybody actually, like, hated the Acolyte that watched it and, like, was, like, a Star Wars fan. I refuse to believe it. Because having watched it, it wasn't good. But, like, it was literally, like, exactly what, like, so many of, like, the Star Wars fans wanted. Where it's, like, absurd Jedi fights and, like, lore expansion and, like, Darth Plagueis. Only problem was there were girls in it. Which, yeah, I wasn't happy either, but you know what? You gotta take what you can get. Girls are cool, dude. Not when they're stronger than the boys. That makes me mad. Anyone else feel like their masculinity is attacked when, like, a male character is weaker than a female character in media? It makes me feel insecure. How's your sim doing on Cutie's thing? I don't know. I haven't checked in. He got a girl pregnant? My sim got a girl pregnant? He turned into a werewolf. Wow. So he's like Jacob from Twilight. Bro, remember that guy? And I hate everything. Like, what he used to, like, make his videos are so annoying because he's just, like, negative about things, and he was, like, British. And now, like, he only makes videos about Destiny 2, and he just gets mad about, like, Destiny 2 expansions. His channel should just be called, like, I hate Destiny 2, because that's all he cares about. We are watching Grade A Under A instead. I will say this Keemstar arc of, like, instead of collabing with, like, Grade A Under A and, like, that side of YouTube, instead he's, like, doing a podcast with, like, Wings of Redemption and Boogie. That is where, like, that is like a containment zone for Keemstar that I might be okay with. It's like when the villain in the story, like, ends up, like, okay. Like, the villain in the story doesn't go to jail, but he ends up in, like, some ethical spot. Like, Keemstar doing a podcast with those two for the rest of his days is, like, okay, that's fine. That's kind of funny. They're called the biggest losers for a reason. True, Tommy. True.
Remember to subscribe for free.
I heard a rumor you don't pay taxes. Moderators, get that guy out of here.